some of these notifications I just can't get rid of. Just watching two cheetahs eat a little rabbit. Tasty. I think my favourite beautiful animal is a puma or a cougar. So majestic and big and strong. You know, Serengeti. It may be raining tonight, hopefully. I wonder if one day the female species of human will she be able to lay eggs like reptiles do. Definitely just get a glass of water. I wonder how long this restaurant can last. I think when with the business, if businesses have been at that previous place and they've gone bankrupt, it's not the business, it's the place where they are. Well, the business, if it's a tap to retry. Mm. I'm watching a picture of giraffes now. Well, obviously, a wildlife program. And in England, probably 30 years ago or more, there was a famous giraffe called Victor died at the zoo, and then maybe the next day there was a cartoon saying giraffe meat for sale. People didn't like it. There was another one with the water ship down as well. He just said, "You've read the book, you've seen the film. Now eat the stars." It's amazing how in nature, that Lion King, how the lions take over the new pride, and then they kill the young lion, the young lions, and this happens in human nature. And one recently in England, a young girl, 10 years old, and she was beaten, but she died. The father, the new wife, escaped to Pakistan. But it just happens so often that where either the stepfather or the stepmother kill the child because they can't stand that the parent loves the child more than them. Saturday night, and I ain't got no money. I got no money because I just got paid. When I used to work for Telecom, we used to get paid every week, Friday morning, paid in cash. And then I think after a few more years, everything went automatic. Well, lots of time left on the phone, but no one's watching. Oh, well, it said 38 this morning, and then I was watching television somewhere, and it said it was 34, but it was still very, very hot. Yeah, like on the TV program, it said 34, so maybe the yeah. It's yeah, of course, yeah. But I think in Phoenix, Arizona, they had a record of it was so hot, like over 100 degrees for about it's so many days. It's like a world record. But sure, why can't they just plant trees? The hairdressers, oh, did you ever see my hairdressing video? I'm in the Indian restaurant. I did a hairdressing video taking the piss out of Victor, pretending to be like an old washerwoman. I used to have a on a job. I picked up a head, you know those hairdressers things you get in old fashioned shops. Just type it in Argari hairdressers. See if it comes up. So I'm talking about. So I'm talking about the the YouTuber situation in Japan. I know. And so I mentioned, do you know Victor? I mentioned Victor. I go, oh yeah, there's a there's a there's a godfather called Victor. He's in charge of everybody. Did you know what do you call him, Mister? The guy with all those views makes hundreds of millions. Yeah, Canada Gin. I think I did one or two videos about that, maybe making fun of that as well. Mr. Beast, yeah. Well, I was watching. I was watching that that live syncing program. What do you call it? We know when you streaming set, and I saw that live where they were being donated $10,000 and $15,000, which is very difficult to believe. But they did. They made a video about it, and they did. They were doing that. But I wonder if the tax man went after them. Yeah, you know, like I don't. I'm not sure if she's finished now, but people would just. They were like unsubscribing, you know, like hundreds a day, but it just took so long, for it to unsubscribe. Oh yeah, you Mr. Beast usually pays the tax, doesn't he? Yeah, no, obviously if she was making a big thing of going Muslim or something. I think there was a, but she was, she made some good videos. I think, and highlighting things. But I think she fucked up pretending she changing to Muslim. I don't know if it was pretending she fucked up. I don't know. She was doing it for quite a while. I don't know what's happening now. Just watching vultures picking apart this animal. They're fucking big, aren't they, vultures? What local beer do you drink in Manchester? You could get that yellow can here. I've already eaten. Maybe so people don't complain about my eating habits. Guess I just shovel it all in. recently I've been having chicken tikka, but I'm going to stop. I've got to. The plan was to start fasting again. Which is still on my mind, and stop drinking. See if we can have 10 days off. But I saw a good thing. I noticed on the train when this girl started coughing next to me, and so I got up. Then I noticed nearly everyone on the train were not wearing masks. So they've stopped wearing masks all of a sudden. It is. And now a lot of videos are coming out now. What actually happens to your body? You know, be like 6 to 12 hours, everything in your stomach is gone. But then again, not everything goes out because it's still in your intestines. Yeah, but it's still, it's very low for such a long time, and then it started to take off. The number of people dying. My daughter got COVID, and so I went for a drink with a friend yesterday, and I was in the toilet, and this guy's next to me coughing, so I move away from him. Well, my friend said he's been getting a lot of these shots. He said because they're for free. He's from Yorkshire. But I've noticed maybe some airlines you can't get on the airline if you haven't been inoculated. Exactly. It's from Halifax. Well, I was showing symptoms, quite a few symptoms from COVID, and I went to get tested, and I was okay. But I was just hoping that I got it, and it didn't have an effect on me. But I didn't. Apparently, there's a new variant going around, isn't there, in Japan and England? I saw an Uber rider today, on a bicycle. Fuck, he was fucking boiling. I wouldn't like to be doing this job. And he was cycling up a hill as well. Not a big hill, but poor bastard. Yeah, there you go. Well, no one's fucking tested, is it? No, but it's because they're just fucking walking straight in. There's rapists, murderers, thieves. There's been a few cases of where some refugees have landed in England and they're wanted for murders in their own country. Like all the starvation in Africa, and they have this mass migration of these wildebeest. Why they can't fucking go around killing them, taking them to villages? all the alligators. Yeah, I remember. Do they know it's Christmas? You know the tabernacle, what they keep fucking Jesus' bones in, allegedly. That's in Ethiopia. Have you been? Have you been to? They should have. They should. They should have Frankenstein meets Oppenheimer, and it could be Choppenheimer. Have you been to see it yet? Have you been to see that or Barbie? These wildebeest are jumping on the crocodiles' backs. Come here, you bastard. Read something today. They're saying that it's Oppenheimer's popular because it's going on the back of Barbie. Oppenheimer is Oppenheimer is riding on Barbie's back while Kenny's watching. Yeah, I guess it could work that way. Though, if people go to see Barbie and it's full up, and the other film at the theaters is Oppenheimer. Well, that's one summer holiday looking bad for it. Oh, Lions are on it as well. I wonder what it tastes like, wildebeest. They say it's taken $1 billion already. Looks like it might be the most popular film ever. Stupid bitch film. Yeah, I've had kangaroo. Yeah, kept jumping off a fucking plane. Worse than frog's legs. Yeah, kangaroos taste alright. Yeah. She rules the world, does she? Lassie. Tastes a bit fucking dodgy now. I think Ken should have raped her. Barbie on OnlyFans. I wanted to see if I can get in a cheap hotel, just for one day, so I can use the air conditioning. And I wonder what the cheapest hotel is now. I saw a trip to for two people to Vietnam for 60,000 yen for a week. So that wasn't bad. I'm not sure I could do it. I'm not sure if I could get a good boner, to tell you the truth. Be nice just to lie down with a girl though. There was a very famous there was a very famous quote from Woody Allen. He says the lion and the sheep will lay down together, but the sheep won't get much sleep. I am. It's just the heat in it. Yeah, I don't think taking pills is a good idea. My mate is 69 and he's in good condition. He cycles a lot, so he's getting his pension now from Britain. I've got to wait another 2 years. Fuck me, that lassie tastes strange. Yeah, mine's been pushed back. So it went from 65 to 66. And I think now it's being pushed up to 67 or 68. They're saying they're saying that one day there won't be enough money for everyone to get a pension. And and Britain's got one of the lowest pensions in Europe. There is a I was going to say now. Yeah, my mate worked in Germany for 3 years, and he gets a pension from Germany for 3 years. They paid in. They used to be in Japan. If you paid into the system in Japan, and you went back to your own country, they just kept the money. There have been some. There was a story now someone did on Facebook, and it was a woman. She'd start work at 14. She'd been paying in fucking 50 years for a pension, and she still can't get it. It's 20,000 yen. But there are some pensions in Japan, that's all they get 40,000 yen every 2 months. If you're a normal person, you get fuck all. That's why people here are working until they're like 70 and 75, 80. Well, there's no. You can still be quite cheap here. So, but last night we went and we had for 90 minutes. We had beer and wine, food, and it was like 6,000 yen, 6,300 yen for two of us. So a pound is about 185 yen. So that's like under it, about 26 quid. No, it's not. Some things can be expensive, but it's not. Like now, so the average rent for an apartment, two bedrooms, something like that, it's like for 60,000 yen. There's just certain things. Fruit, for example, is expensive. But bananas are cheap. Tomatoes can be. I don't know. I don't know. It's not like rip off Britain. Frey Bentos, I used to get that now and again. Now it's 700 yen, it's 4 quid a tin. Or the beef. There's no Frey Bentos with the steak pies, but the corned beef. They used to be good, those thingies, didn't they? The old Frey Bentos. Did you know that Frei Bentos is a port in Brazil? There's an awful lot of beef in Brazil. No, my brother has the con. I was thinking of going to Guatemala, but when I proposed, she said yes. So I got married instead. I came to Japan. I guess the furthest south I've been would be Morocco, maybe. I went to I went to the edge of Mexico. Tijuana. Very interesting. The sheep, goat's heads on the counter for sale. So there was a fight, and this guy had all blood coming from his head in his eye, and he picked up a lady's high heel shoe to defend himself. Wow, they've actually got some customers. Because I was in here last Saturday, there were no customers. Yeah, I was with my girlfriend and we was looking at this carpet, and I says, "Oh, it's nice," and blah blah blah. And now I know it was a shitty carpet. And he's going £300. I said, I haven't got £300. This is, I can't afford it. He goes, how much have you got? I says, about £180. And I'm walking away, he goes, sold. So we ended up stopping the checks. My girlfriend worked at the bank, so we stopped the checks. So they only got so much money for it. Try fucking conning me. Then they wrote someone in Birmingham wrote to the bank asking for details about us. Just said, no. Tough shitski. Probably cost about fucking 20 quid to make it. I wonder if my girlfriend's still got it. Yeah, I think there were like three checks for 150 quid or something like that. Yeah, that was it. So we gave him £30 cash and then wrote 3 checks for 50 quid. You never know. So that was what, fucking 40 years ago. I've been trying to get in touch with her, but she works at a bank. The last time I saw her, she asked me not to go back to Japan. Just as I was about to get on the fucking coach. So it could have... I'd have been a stay-at-home daddy again. But I couldn't imagine my fucking kids being brought up in England. My niece's daughter's got fucking tattoos all over the place. Well, there's no money in the vault in banks, is there? Are all the kids woke now? Is that right? Oh, it's a fucking nightmare, isn't it? Yeah, though, like I met this guy about a year ago now, and he said he was woke. I should have punched him. It's fucking scary, isn't it? Is it just fucking Britain or England and America? Some of these kids, the parents are taking them to these fucking shows where they've got fucking drag artists. Some of these young kids must be having fucking nightmares. God knows what they're fucking... Oh, fuck me. Yeah, there was someone on the internet, they were talking about these woke kids turning up for work and then just fucking leaving after a few hours. They're probably all hoping that they're going to get their parents' houses. Another Scottish con. All right, Zimzam, how's it going, pal? What's the temperature like in Scotland? Oh, love you too. It's cold today. Well, wasn't it? It's fucking boiling. They say it might rain later. Well, you don't want to be coming, but it'll give it at least another month. Mid-September's nice. I need a fan because the fucking air conditioning is not good. I'm in an Indian restaurant. Last week there was no customers. Today they've got quite a few. So maybe they could be successful. Yeah, the curry's quite good. Isn't it? Oh, this I saw somebody in Scotland on the east coast. Are the seas blue? Are they nice? Or are they like Blackpool, fucking brown? Yeah, it was a beach. It just looked nice, but I wasn't sure if the blue sea was true. I think the first time I saw blue sea was when my sister got married to her husband was in the Royal Hussars in Covington, and they had a blue sea. Oh, that's nice to see. Yeah, I've been seeing too many things on the internet about Scotland. I went to Scotland on my honeymoon, Edinburgh, and I don't think the guy in the pub was very pleased with my accent. So is everybody in Scotland saying, "Do you can? Do you can?" Yeah, I saw something on the net about a ticket from London to Edinburgh or something, and it was just unbelievable fucking price. It was cheaper to fly. Oh, really? Too many gaijin. Yeah, he's a right tight-fisted bastard. But you miss all the countryside going through the Dales, Manchester. Megabus, is it fucking? Is it like the one from Nagoya to Tokyo? That's a fucking nightmare. How much is the megabus? That must be a right fucking journey to London now. That must be at least 12 hours, 15 hours. £6 return. I'd fucking go on the roof for that. So does that mean you can only ride it once for £6? Is it like those buses in India and Africa where they'd like fucking 200 on the outside? You know, how many hours does that take? $10 hours. Is there any Romanians or Albanians strapped to the chassis? Nine hours. I went to Perth. Perth's quite nice, isn't it? As I remember. I have not been to Dundee. My friend, he just gone back to Scotland. He's Scottish, but he's English speaking. So Scottish blood, but brought up in London, I think. And he's working for an auction company selling Japanese whiskies and things like that. I'm not sure if he said what city he was working in. Yeah, I did. I saw something like it's a Scottish, like a Scottish village, fishing village. Looked really fucking good. But my Scottish friend said that even if you go to the islands, they're not even friendly to the Scottish, let alone the English. Fife is the best. Is it because every time somebody goes to Fife, they go East 55444? That actually turned up a few years ago, didn't it? That score. That actually happened. I think was it Ronnie Barker? Two Ronnies. East 55444. they've run out of soup, and they've got some fat, greedy people in, other than me. I think I might take this chicken tandoori bone and a little bit of naan bread, put it outside for the crows. Now it's got really. What I usually do is go to a restaurant or cafe, have a couple of beers, bit of food, then go back to bed. But I had a drink last night. I had a lot to drink last night, so it's. I don't feel like doing much the next day. Yeah, this is an Indian curry. It's not. It's not the curry rice. For the last few months, I've been trying to fucking clean this warehouse up. I got rid of about 600 kilograms of furniture the other day. So I think I broke his back. Right, guys, I'm going to get off. I need to go to the toilets away from this place. Going to go to my favourite toilet at the drugstore. Nice air conditioning. Bit of peace and quiet. Nice to see you, Zimzam. Take care, pal. And of course, TB. Nice to see you again, of course. Are you going to watch the Women's World Cup? I'm not even sure it's on Japanese TV. Take care, guys. Bye-bye.